The story title, Starting from the Scratch. Episode 1. In the bustling city of Manila, a young IT specialist named Mark labored diligently at his desk. Late into the night, his office was a solitary island of light amidst the darkened skyscrapers. The scene opens in Mark's cluttered office. Piles of documents, empty coffee cups, and various gadgets litter his desk. The room is dimly lit by the blue glow of his computer screens. The clock on the wall reads 2:00 a.m., rubbing his eyes. Just a little more and I can finish this report. As he continues typing, his eyelids grow heavy. He leans back in his chair and closes his eyes for what he intends to be a brief rest. The camera zooms in on Mark as he drifts off to sleep. Suddenly the scene changes. Little did Mark know his brief rest would transport him to a world beyond imagination. The screen flashes white. When the light fades, Mark is lying on the forest floor. The sounds of rustling leaves and distant birdsong fill the air. The camera slowly pans out to reveal a lush, vibrant forest with towering trees and unfamiliar flora. Groaning, sitting up. Where am I? Mark stands up, brushing leaves and dirt off his clothes. He looks around, bewildered. Mark found himself in an unknown forest, far from the bustling city he was so familiar with. Thinking aloud, "This isn't Manila. This isn't Earth." He pulls out his smartphone, hoping to find some signal or GPS coordinates. But the device shows no service, and the screen displays a map with an unknown location. Frustrated. No signal. Great. Determined to find answers, Mark starts exploring the forest. He uses his knowledge of technology to try and make sense of his surroundings. As he walks, he talks to himself, trying to stay calm and focused. Thinking, "Okay, Mark, think. This must be some sort of dream or simulation. Maybe if I find a high point, I can get a better view." Mark continues walking, noticing the strange but beautiful environment around him. The forest is filled with vibrant, bioluminescent plants and curious creatures peeking out from behind trees. The scene feels almost magical, a stark contrast to the urban jungle he is used to. Do you like the story? Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future updates. Despite the beauty of his surroundings, Mark couldn't shake the feeling of unease. He knew he needed to find out where he was and how to get back home. As he ventures deeper into the forest, Mark comes across a clearing. In the center is a large, ancient-looking tree with strange symbols carved into its bark. He approaches the tree, studying the carvings, examining the symbols. These look like runes, but I've never seen anything like them before. Unbeknownst to Mark, as he continues walking away from the tree, the runes begin to glow faintly. The camera shifts focus to the tree, revealing that the light from the runes is intensifying. Slowly, cracks start to form in the bark, and a pair of eyes open within the tree. Mark had unknowingly triggered the awakening of an ancient creature, sealed within the tree for centuries. Determined to find answers, Mark continues to explore, unaware of the events unfolding behind him. As he ventures further, Mark hears a rustling in the bushes nearby. He quickly stands up, ready for anything. Calling out, "Who's there?" The rustling stops, and out steps a small, curious creature. It looks like a mix between a rabbit and a fox with large, inquisitive eyes. Mark relaxes slightly, realizing the creature is not a threat. Smiling, "Hey there, little guy. Are you lost too?" The creature approaches Mark cautiously, sniffing the air around him. Mark reaches out a hand and the creature nuzzles it, making a soft, purring sound. Laughing, "I guess you're not so scary after all." In this strange new world, Mark found himself alone, yet not alone. The forest was filled with creatures and wonders beyond his imagination. Mark continues his journey, looking for clues and trying to make sense of everything. Thinking, "I need to find shelter for the night. Maybe there's a village or some kind of settlement nearby." As the sun begins to set, the forest takes on an even more magical appearance, with glowing plants and fireflies lighting up the way. Little did Mark know, his adventure was just beginning. In this world of magic and mystery, his knowledge of technology would be both a tool and a weapon. Reaching the top of a hill, Mark looks out over the forest. In the distance, he sees a faint glow, like lights from a village. Determined, "There, that must be a village. Maybe I can find some answers there. With renewed determination, Mark sets off towards the distant lights, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. And so, Mark's journey in this new world began. Armed with his knowledge and driven by his curiosity, he ventured into the unknown, ready to uncover the secrets of this magical land. The scene fades to black as Mark disappears into the forest, heading towards the distant village. That's all for now. See you in the next video.